Hi there, thank you for listening to this presentation. My name is Paul here. Just want to let you all share with you what's happening right now in the market, a simple market updates, and also what is possibly affecting the Central Core region and our popular District 2, where the One Bernam launch will be ready. So let me share with you some of the slides that I've prepared for you all. So welcome once again to listen to this One Bernam presentation. Today we'll talk a little bit about some simple market updates and also the CCR movement. So if you look at it right now in the Singapore article, everybody knows that right now is still the COVID season. But we do know that Singapore is very, very advanced in terms of medical advancement. So there's a lot of vaccination that is ongoing right now. And as we speak right now, there are a lot of people already receiving their vaccination. And of course, we are also looking at less and less of these COVID cases right now in the news, which is very positive. And I hope and I see also that some of the news, there's a lot of travel air bubbles that's going to happen right now. And we really hope that the borders will be open so that we all can travel once again. And most importantly, as the economy slowly, progressively recovers, I can foresee that there's a lot of potential out there, especially when it comes to the property sector. So today, right now, as of news, based on the statistics, the rates that has been given right now in the terms of bank interest rates, they are still very, very attractive. That is why we see a lot of consumers buying their first property, even second property, and leveraging on the low interest bank rates. So it's no doubt that that's why property continue to be very attractive among all the Singaporeans and even PR as well. And recently I've done a case where a foreigner commit to a 20% ABSD, and she shared with us that Singapore in the long term is safe and it is transparent and it is very secure for her to put her money where property is. And but as we speak right now today, how long will the government continue to keep this interest rate low? Or the bigger question would be, if the property transactions continue to progress, and as the prices continue to pick up, which later I'll show you some trends, would it be a matter of time that the LTV or probably the low interest rates remain as of today? This is for you to consider. So what happened just a week ago, a few weeks ago, at this CCR region where the Midtown Modern Condominium is launched? And it is no surprise that the take-up rate were fascinating, and congratulations to the developer who sold more than 60% of their units. And what I want to bring to your attention is that the per square foot transacted between 2004 to up to 3005, and some even went up above 3005. Can I say with an unbiased perspective that the consumers on the ground right now, they are no longer so sensitive about the per square foot, whereas they are confident and looking at properties in a good location, especially when it's a central location. The potential of growth is there and is keeping for long-term appreciation. These consumers, they see the potential and they come in and they are happy with their purchase. So of course, for those who have been purchasing, buying and selling properties for a long time, this is something that I want to share with you all, that over the past years, in fact, since let's say we talk about that's a breakdown of 2015, you can see that the average CCR trend were actually hovering about below 2,000 per square foot, where at that point of time, even people find the per square foot high. But one thing we really need to accept is that right now the market, consumers, buyers are more sensitive about the quantum and affordability. And most importantly, we all buy properties to keep for long term. And this is eventually where Singapore is a very safe and prosperous nation, where people believe, I myself also believe as a property investor, that property is to keep for long term. And it is definitely one of the most safest and strongest hedge against inflation. But I want to go further into this trend of the CCR trend. I'll look at some of the popular district that is part of the central region. And our Bernam happens to be at District 2. So if you look at these popular District 1, 2, and 7, you can see for those consumers who bought their properties, congratulations, in the early 2004, 2005, 340% jump. Isn't that amazing? Okay, who would have expected? But maybe those people who bought it at the early term, they also see what what these consumers today, they bought properties at a growing development, in a growing location. They also see that eventually prices in Singapore is safe. And for properties with the most upside potential, definitely we are looking at the most attractive, transformative area in the downtown central core region. Based on the fact that these numbers have shown 300 and over 40% of growth. So it's like you buy one, you get two free. Of course, we move along right now, but today, having known all these facts, Paul, you know, all these figures are there. So what can we leverage right now in this existing current market where the LTV is still attractive at 75%, the low interest rates are still there? What can I possibly explore and buy? Okay, I want to give you one suggestion that we would be launching our One Bernam in the central core region very soon, but I do not want you to go so much into the details about the developers and so many number of developers coming in to bid and so on. Of course, we do know all these numbers make sense. End of the day, when they bought the land at this cost, eventually we all do know calculations for developers are very straightforward and transparent. And for them to break even at a per square foot at 2001 in the central core region, can you imagine just with a math, if the developers choose to be sensitive? Okay, I'm not saying what kind of price they might be launching, but looking at the response of how Midtown has performed, 2005 to 3005 per square foot, and this is in a highly sought after location in the central core region where the waterfront transformation is highly going to impact the growth and the change of this development. And of course, I'm not saying that also that the reality center at the side of it is also going to co-develop and going to develop into something that is iconic together with One Bernam. Okay, for further details, I'll share that in another slide. But as of now, I just want to give you this idea that if today the developers calculation of a break-even per square foot is merely at 2001-ish per square foot, even if the developer decides to launch One Bernam supposedly at 2005, 2006 per square foot, can we say right now we give ourselves a chance to go for the balloting and to get a good ballot number and possibly secure us a unit at the right price early? This is something for you all to consider. So as we speak right now, thank you for listening to this presentation, because what's going to happen also, I want to share something briefly with you at the District 2. If you can see, right now, based on the square foot trend, the resale District 2 per square foot has already reached 2001. And this is resale properties, mind you, my dear friends, this is resale property in District 2 at 2001 per square foot. If today the developers just merely, as I mentioned, you know, is going to launch at a very attractive premium price, let's hope that you guys don't miss out this opportunity. But before you commit and decide on anything, speak to any of our PropNext appointed salesperson so that we can guide you into further details how you can go about to give yourself an opportunity to go for the ballot to find out the attractive price that you may be offered. Okay, thank you very much for listening to this presentation, short and sweet. So do give us a call, PM any of our PropNext agent, and we will be glad to share with you in person or maybe through a simple Zoom session what you can be expecting from this upcoming development. With that, this is Paul Teo, and I hope to see you in person soon. Thank you.